Today we're going to be playing some Emu. This is one of the decks that are easily buildable because pretty much 90% of the deck is core, and it's exclusively in OP-13. And then what you need is like a few rares and then a super rare, depending on how many sussies you play. And this is actually one of the most cost-effective leaders in the game, which means there's going to be a lot of them. And you typically see your matchups, like your aces, like the big four, like Ace, Zoro, Up Luffy, that type of thing. And I think it's also equally valuable to see matchups that you typically don't see, since it's a good case study on how you try to take it on. That's what I'm trying to attempt to do here, to see how it goes against various rogue decks. So yeah, this is pretty much your standard cut list. Not much to the imagination of Spice. This is pretty conventional. And yeah, the only thing that is not from the set is Shira's for the 2K and putting stuff back on the deck. VV because, well, we don't even know. VV is just, I think Emu was looking for VV. I don't know. And then Stussy is of course a tech piece for trying to win against those big tall bodies that yeah, up. Is it up? No, it's UR Ace. Is that how it's supposed to be? But it's red, blue ace for sure to take out those white beers. Funny enough, it's Stussy that does it, which is pretty neat. So there's always conversations between whether you have 2 of these, 4 of these, but I think this is the ratio that we're gonna pick. And without further ado, let's get right into the matchups. Marco. Something that we typically don't see. This is exactly what we're looking for. Second, let's get the throne up. Do we like what we see? We can mulligan this. Probably see more elder cards. We can get counter here. Trash Saturn, and we'll pass it. How much will they invest into this swing? Maybe 7? Okay, we can just block this with power. We can go 5 to life. And we'll rest, play out Saturn, get our removal. And we'll just leave the 1 up in case they swing big again. So we got 3 elders. We're looking for Peter. He's the last one. Okay, so if they're gonna put that much, sure. What can we do here? I think we have one too many 5 elders, so we'll go up here. Okay, that's just awful. We'll take out the other one. We'll swing 5 first. Let's see if they get rid of the Ezo here. We'll go 5 again. We'll play out the rush. Pachadon and go 6. Okay, so if they wipe out my board, that's not really a big deal here. I could act. No, the cost would be too much. Emptying my hand would not be worth it. Maybe we can find another rush. Well, we got Peter. I guess at this stage we can just go everything but 1 into ace. We'll just take it out here. But they're gonna need to give us like 3 cards for that. It's a big old swing. We will counter out of it. We only have 1 blocker that must stay unblocked. Well, there's our last elders. Let's play out the elder. Then we can trash Mars. And then we have all the we'll just search, no need to pop anything. I think we just go all in here, and they're gonna have to counter 2 cards at the very least. Okay, so now they just gotta feed me cards. Let's swing 7. They block easily with this. Okay. I think I'm more than happy to pay the tax here. Question is, can he do this again? We're high health. We have elders in hand. Okay, that's about it. So if I activate blocker, wait, I win the game? Hey, how does that work? When your opponent activates blocker, if your or your opponent have 0 life. Oh, I just am barred from ever using a blocker. Otherwise, I lose by win condition. almost messed up there, but if they're just gonna go after my board, then fair. We got hit by 3 10 drops in a row. But we're trying to learn. Okay, what can the Nico Robin do towards us? We can mulligan this. We want to keep counter in hand, so we're good to go there. We can play out blocker here. And then we could... Any celestial dragons that we want to throw out? Probably never existed. Okay, that's pretty good to have. So we'll ramp, we'll block. Okay, so him with a 5k swing. Then we will cheat out our Saturn. We do want to get some more counter, or in this case more dragons, so we'll grab this and we can put this into rotation, get more cards, and then we can pass it off there. What can we grab? We can grab... It's just a character card, so we have to grab... Oh yeah, we got target ourselves. And then... Okay, I need 10 or more cards, so... We'll counter out like so. Poke for 5. We have 8, so we can just cheat out and rush. And then Charlos, you can block. And 5 to the face. Okay, so they had to get rid of some more counter. Now they're up to 9, so this is where things can go wrong. But we have 4 out of the 5. We need the other blocker to make good. Well, since we have it. Okay, if you intend on going after and swinging 10, that's fine. So we're at 8 here. Let's trash. Maybe I shouldn't have taken out the dragon then. In any case, let's put all our effort into taking out this Luffy. Alright. I might head down to 2 life at this rate. I mean, sure. That's all yours anyway. Trash this. Then we're going to rest, play out some Elder action. Then we're going to trash our counter. And then we can go crazy here. I don't think we have our buddy the boar. But there's Topman. Nothing to trash there. Let's put our attention to taking out this Captain Kid. We're gonna need a 2K here. Otherwise, okay, it's gone. 5. Nice trigger. It puts them back into the game. So gets banish. I'm gonna try to go for game this turn. We'll just go 7 minus the 2. Annoying. But still vulnerable. We'll go 9. Then everything into base. Cool. Burn and rush in the deck. It was just nothing but counter at the start, I think. Lim could actually tear us a new one here if they pull out Zoro. The weakness is that they can't search for it. So we go first. They chose to go first. This is an okay hand. We have our control aspect. Well, there's our Elder. Let's drop. We only need 1. And then we'll just trash it immediately, get some value. And pass. Take out our other Elder. Well, since we don't have answers right away, just put all our focus into taking out this here Sabo. We're gonna need 2 2Ks to protect it. Okay, so I let it go. I think I don't take it. This is where they can go 3 and 5. They can play a Limb and then a Cheetah at another 5K body. Perplexing. Let's just cheat this guy out. Trash Peter again. Destroy the Sanji. Go 7 to life. I might keep this the equilibrium thing. So let's cycle through our deck. Oh, we got more counter. Sadly, we're not seeing our 4 drops. So I think for this interest of trying to find all our pieces, we need to do that. I think we just need the board and we're good. We need Topman. Russ. Wow, we're still not finding it. Sadly, we can't use it here. Let's go 8. Still haven't used our ability yet. Still haven't found the topman. Let's take away one of our counter. And let's search. Still can't find it. Yeah, bro, it's impossible to find. You got Doflamingo that they can cheat out. 7 will take. They can restand limb. There's Topman. Let's go 5. Maybe we can force a block here. There we go. Trash. Some counter here. Pop. We'll try to go for the Dofi. We'll just 6 and 4 it. Okay, so they're still up to 4 live, but we have a full board too. We'll use Topman to get us a card. Dofi can restand. Might as well use it. I'll just use another blocker. Well, we can keep spamming Celestial Dragons to our heart's content here. Let's just poke at this Mihawk. Then we can go for some pokes. Let's go for another 7. Let's trash away one of our dragons. And then do the whole whirly ding all over again. Get ourselves some more searches. Trashing. We'll trash. Searcher. Any is pretty viable here, and we can set up for game next turn. All right, we're going to be going over what to look out for as far as Marco. Of course, them getting resources is a given. If you swing 5, then an owl block for free is kind of annoying, but you're going to have remaining Dawn to swing 6s at the Marco. Think of it as like hitting ace, where you just put a 6k swing to it. Now, one of the big problems to go up against is depending on how many times they run tax Newgate. Typically, they typically run 1 but that pretty much freezes your board because they can't really control your board state. So the only thing that they can do is either rush or freeze you to tax it to prolong the game. And then, of course, Newgate just blocks whatever swing that comes. But that's not too much of a problem because you got 5 attacking bodies, a lot of Dawn, and then Emu to swing as well. So if they're running a bit more aggro, ouch, if with all the rushes. But if they're more control-y, sort of teching against Ace rather than you're not going to have too much trouble going up against Marco. Now, for Robin, it's a bit extensive. Purple is the crux of the issue, mainly because I'm seeing a lot of the purple Luffys run either the Magellan or a whole bunch of rushes to get to face, so you don't even see the 5 elders. So yeah, Magellan is going to be a pain to deal with. And additionally, the Nico Robin not only just has casual banish, but that's going to strip cards away. Also, the ability to ramp really quickly is a factor too. Of course, counter whenever she swings to life, but if for some reason they attack your board, yeah, it's pretty much over for them. But they're going to try to get you down to 0 before you even know it. But if you are able to pull off the 5 elders, then you're pretty much in a good position, especially have another follow-up going in. Funny enough, I might be trying out this Zephyr. Great to have on curve, and he'll just get rid of any elder because it nullifies the effect and pops it, so no free blocker for you. And if it's Topman, good luck even drawing a card, so nice little tidbit there. And of course, since we can't really pop anything with the deck, we are forced to rest and try to go for face whenever we can. And then of course you got burn, so just taking resources away from the Emu is one way to beat it. But that's it for Robin. All right, so for Lim, they got several tools of the trade to look out for. Of course, they ramp like crazy, and they're just going to have a whole bunch of 6k buys hitting you. But the good news is you can find, if you're able to find Mars, you're able to clear out their early game and focus on nothing but their board. It's fine if they're at 4 life and you're at 2, because they tend to be starved as far as resources are concerned. So they have that. But of course, Azoro is a threat, especially when it's dropped and you pair it with Dead Man's Game and you rest the blockers. It's not a good time. So I think the biggest threats to Emu are, of course, are primarily green and then purple. And if they try to go for the clapback, Hell's Judgment does exist. So instead of going for that typical 2k, maybe add a 3 there to force them to remove cards that they probably don't even have, because this deck does tend to gas out. And there you have it, some Emu for OP-13. Let me know your thoughts on the concept where we break down our matchups. Do you think it'd be helpful if it's before the matchup, or leave it all at the end, or put it all in the beginning? Your feedback is most helpful here. Now, as far as the deck is concerned, yeah, that turn 5 is an absolute swing piece. Just being able to have your protections, though it is vulnerable to certain situations, primarily Dead Man's Game. But yeah, it's pretty cracked, especially if you're able to survive long enough. Basically, first 4 turns, current objective, survive. But yeah, that's it for me. Let me know your thoughts on this subject matter in the comments down below. And yeah, I will see you all in the next One Piece video. Thanks for watching.